Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode in our Tribulation Series. And today we'll be diving into the value of time from God's perspective. And it's a very eye-opening realization, right? Because there are three men in the Bible that lived well over 900 years, but even those three never lived a full day in the sight of God. So what does this mean for us as, normal humans who average lifespan is about 70 years? So what we got to call and got to understand is that the Bible teaches us that our days are numbered, and we must gain the heart of wisdom and understand what God desires for us to do while we're living here, and that's to serve Him. So these are some things we got to think about. The brevity of life. Like, life is very brief. If you refer to James, the 4th chapter, verse 14, it's going to teach you that you have to seek every day with intention and with a purpose. Because if you don't live with intention and purpose, then you're not really fulfilling your goal down here living for God. So we got to make the most of every opportunity when it comes to serving and honoring God through our day-to-day life, through our interactions with others, making sure that we're doing everything in this body as a temple that's pleasing in His sight. And then we have to have an internal perspective, because life is fleeting, guys. So when we leave here, we're going somewhere. So you got to think about it. Like, when you having fun, when you're doing something that's fun, time goes by fast. You're like, man, where's time gone? But if somebody say, hey, I got some bad news, that hour or that second or that minute feels very long. So think about that in perspective of what it's going to be like when it comes to eternal life. So you got to think of it this way, right? God and being in God's sight is like pleasure. It's like having fun, because one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day, right? So you're having so much fun, you don't even realize that time has passed. But imagine you are separated from God. Not being in God's presence is what's called separation. So when you're separated from Him and He say, hey, depart from me, I don't even know you, that's going to hurt. So you're going to be so close to seeing God's presence that it's going to feel like an eternity. And that's where some people are going to end up spending their life, in that eternity, being separated from God. So I wrote down some numbers here. I probably won't be able to go through all of them right now, but I just wanted to show you in perspective what this means. So one day is 1,000 years in the sight of God, right? So that means 1 hour to God is 41 of our years. 1 minute with God is 253 days to us. 1 second with God is only 4 days. So think of that. Like, if you put that in perspective, guys, like some of us, we live 70 years. That's less than 2 hours in the sight of God. So maximize now, maximize it. Please seek God with all your heart and mind so that you can be in His presence. Peace.